Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Oh, it is chilly here in Florida. I'm wearing my little capelet. Can't think apparently. Excuse me. It's about 10:15 here in Florida. Um, it's like 48 degrees out, which I know everybody up north is like, oh, that's not that bad. But like, oh, when you're used to the sun and the heat all day, every day, it gets like, ooh, like, you know, popsicle. My fingers are like little popsicles. But so I figured, sorry, I'm kind of get comfortable. I'm cold, which is rare for me anyways, but crazy. So, but I figured I'd come on, and I figured it was kind of time enough to share with you a little bit, how I got started with crochet. Um, so basically, my mom crocheted a little bit. She was a single mother, so she didn't have very much time to do it. So she showed me as a kid. I caught on a little bit, but you know, it was just one of those things that I didn't catch on all the way. I just did the basics, chaining and um, just basic, like probably just chaining, single crochet, that kind of thing. Um, it's funny though, I have a vague memory of going to charter school, and I actually used to tie yarn in other girls' hair and just wrap it around their hair. I don't know why I came up with that idea, but I did. I think I seen it like at Disney or something when they used to do that. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere. And so I guess I started out with yarn for a little bit, and then my hair is crazy today. I am so sorry. Just got off work at 8 o'clock, and yeah, it's been crazy. Anyways, distractions. So I was doing that, and then our church, excuse me, and our school would go to nursing homes um, and help out. And, I was in the choir, so we would sing and um, stuff like that. But then we would also, talk to the people that had nobody and that kind of thing. So um, they taught us, or they taught me, um, to do a little bit more. And that's how I was taught to roll them balls. That's all they had me do is rolling balls, rolling balls, rolling balls until your arms hurt. And they felt like they were going to fall off. So, it's somewhat of early memories. Some things happened in my life when I was younger, so I've tried to push back those parts of my life. That makes any sense? Um, so a lot of it I don't completely remember, but that's like the one memory I do vaguely remember. And they taught me a little bit more um, going forward, but it wasn't anything major. Um, when I actually graduated, I just remembered when I graduated from one of my grades at that school, um, they made us a paper hat and gown. Well, not the gown, but the paper hat. And I remember making my tassel out of yarn. Weird. So crazy. I can't believe I just remembered that. But anyways, So, um, it had been quite a while, quite a while since I had crocheted or anything to do with yarn. It's funny though, I still had like four huge, huge balls of yarn. I don't remember where all they came from. Maybe some of the elder ladies gave it to me. I don't remember. That part I really don't remember. Um, so back in, I want to say 20, 2016? Was it 2016? Had to be 2015. 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. Um, so I guess I'll go a little bit further. I met my husband when we both worked at Chili's back in 2014. Yeah. Um, we didn't really date. We just hung out and whatever. Um, but then I got fired and ended up at long story, crazy story. But so I ended up working at Steak and Shake. And then he contacted me December of that year, so a couple months later, um, basically saying that he missed me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. He missed our conversations. He just missed the time, together. Because at that time that we were actually just, whatever, we were in the very beginning, just friends or whatever. He didn't want a relationship. So I was like, that's fine. We don't have to, we just to be friends. But then, like I said, I got fired and whatnot. So yeah, I was working at Steak and Shake. He contacted me, said he was ready for a relationship, but I was with somebody. Um, and that just kind of fell apart, which I'm glad, to be honest, to be very honest. Um, the guy that I was talking to, yeah, mm-mm, mm-mm. Anyway, so, um, I broke it off with him, and then I didn't want my husband to be rebound, so I waited a couple weeks and then I messaged him and told him that I was available. And we actually met um, here where I live. We both live in the same town, well, same city, and we met at a um, little park, uh, and well, a lake and whatever, and talked about a relationship and what we both wanted out of it, yada yada yada. So we dated for a little while. I think about 4 or so months into the relationship, I moved in with him and his mom. Um, that was fun. Yeah, new, not fun. So, anyways, we did that. We both had vehicles at the time. I was working at Steak and Shake. He was still working at Chili's. And we finally got out of his mom's and moved into our own little crappy trailer, to say the least. It was horrible, horrible living. Like, it was so bad. This trailer was so bad. You could literally see the ground from inside the trailer. So where the wall and the floor were supposed to meet, there was a hole. So you could actually see. So I mean, we had mice, we had rats, we had roaches. It was horrible. But it was the only thing we could afford. Still both had vehicles at that time. Um, until um, what was it? My Mustang broke down. my Mustang broke down. So, no, we weren't living in that place yet. Never mind, we weren't living in that place yet. We were still with his mom. My Mustang broke down. We couldn't get it fixed, so we junked it. Um, she was driving me back and forth to work, but it was a headache because it was like, 25, 30-minute drive, um, and whatnot. So it was a big hassle. Anyways, so we were doing that for a little while, and then we ended up getting our place, and that's the place I was telling you about. Um, and when we got that, a little while, I think 6 months after my car broke down, his truck broke down, and it was the tranny. So we all know that's expensive. Where we lived at the time, like I said, in that trailer, um, it wasn't a short distance, but it was a decent distance. So he ended up walking back and forth to work. And I'm telling you, it was not good. He he'd go there 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He wouldn't go home until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes he could get rides, most of the time not. Um, but with his truck breaking down, and we weren't living with his mom, I ended up just quitting my job at Steak and Shake because there was no use. I was literally paying for gas or an Uber or whatever with how much I made. That's it. That's all it was doing. So it was just easier for me to stay home. Um, Now I did start getting really, really depressed and overwhelmed, and I was constantly on my phone. Like 100% constantly on my phone. And I just had this feeling that I needed to stop. I needed to do something else. I needed to start working with my hands, or otherwise I'd go crazy. So I pulled out my big balls, these big old balls of yarn, and I just started crocheting. Um, just just started going at it. Started watching YouTube videos, and it's funny what I thought I knew. Mm-mm, I didn't know. Literally, what I thought I knew. Mm-mm, I didn't know. But that's okay, We all forget things. So once I got back into it, I started finding all these patterns I wanted to do, and I started crocheting. And it's funny. Excuse me. We didn't have any money, so I crocheted a massive blanket, and then I ripped it all out. Totally ripped it all out. My husband's like, "Why did you do that?" He's like, "I was wanting that blanket." I was like, "Yeah, but we don't have any money to get any more yarn, and I need something to do. Otherwise, I would go stir crazy." So I did that about 4 times. Yeah, he wasn't very happy. But what can you do? You don't have any money, you want to keep doing things. So I started getting, yarn here and there. Of course, started out with Red Heart Super Saver. I do apologize. Oh, about 10:30, I'm just, I'm done. I'm done for the day. My body's, anyways. So, so I started getting yarn and, just a little bit here and there. Just starting to make things. Made my mom a blanket. Of course, his mom was jealous. Yeah. Um, but I mean, it just basically started from there. And then a few more crazy things in our marriage happened. Not us being married, but uh, the fact that we had to leave where we were living, and we had to move back in with his mom, and that was a mess. And then we had to move in with my brother and his wife and their 3 kids, and we slept on the couch for 4 months. Yeah, it's a long story. Long story. So, anyways, we did that. And then we got the place that we're in now, and I started building this. Started building this dash. I got a shelf over here as well. So I have 2 here, 2 here, and 2 behind me, and then 2 over here. I have 1 over here, and then I have 1 in the living room. Maybe later I'll show you my living room setup. I'll have to do a video in here. I told my husband I want to rearrange this so it's better. Um, I would show you, but I'm on my computer. But essentially, I have 4 totes in the corner, and then a tote in front of those, and then my 2 shelves, and then I have um, a little hutch. It's like a computer hutch. Have that there. I have my table. Um, the my ring lights here. My mannequins are here because I have 2. Um, and then I have another shelf over here, and then obviously what's behind me you can see. But I want to do it to where I want to switch the table over there, and then put these, well, the ones over here. Yeah, you probably won't see any yarn, but it just, it seems so small. It seems so small in here. I have I think it's like a what? Almost my wingspan table. It can fit 6 chairs, so it's a huge table. Um, but it just seems crowded in here. So, anyways, back to my story. Tangent. Um, so yeah, I just started getting more and more into YouTube, and started learning more and more stuff. And I used to just give my stuff away, but everybody kept telling me, you need to sell, you need to sell, you need to sell, you need to sell, you need to sell. And I was just like, fine. Fine. Y'all want to buy it, I will sell it. A lot of people took advantage of me starting out to sell stuff. They took advantage of my kindness. Um, I wasn't charging much at all. Like one girl I made a baby blanket for, I charged her $15. And I felt bad for charging her that. And she ended up only paying me 10 of those $15. And to this day, that was 3.5 years ago. To this day, she still owes me that $5. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not getting back. Obviously. Ridiculous. But you live and you learn, right? So, yeah, that's kind of how my crochet came to be. I just figured I really hadn't told you guys my origin story, pretty much. Um, it's not that great. It's really not. But I'm happy um, that I'm able to be creative. Like I said, I just started doing jewelry. Like I hand sewed as a kid, Barbie clothes, pillows, that kind of thing. But like I loved crafts, but I grew up with a single parent. So we really didn't have money, we didn't have time. It was just always go, go, go. It was always do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. It was just a lot. So, um, but I mean, it is what it is. Such is life. Um, I don't know what to say now. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys for a little bit and just tell you how I came to be. I can tell you real quick how I came up with the name Obsessive Crochet Lady. So my old department head, her daughter was doing the glitter cups. This was quite a while ago. And she found a thing that said OCD, obsessive crochet disorder. Well, obviously, that's somebody else came up with that. So I coined the phrase, I don't have obsessive crochet disorder. I'm the obsessive crochet lady. So that's how that came to be. So, I mean, that short little story, but let me see. Sorry. And here's the cup. It's white and hot pink. I know that's blown out like crazy. It's really pretty though. Let's see if you can see the color better. My lighting sucks, so we all know this. But yeah, it's really sparkly, really pretty. Oh, and it says eat, sleep, crochet, repeat. I know it's kind of dirty. Like I said before, I work in the, ooh, I'm dirty. I work at Home Depot in the tool rental department. So, yeah, I work with boys and I work with a lot of grease, dirt, all that fun stuff, but I like it. I like it. I'm not a girly girl. As you can tell, I don't wear makeup. I haven't worn makeup since I worked at Walmart, pretty much. And it was rare occasion when I did that. Yeah. That kind of is too high. There you go. So, but anyways, it's been 22 minutes of me rambling. 22 minutes of me rambling. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Any clarification, let me know. Sorry if I'm a little sounding. When I'm tired, I start getting all groggy voiced. So I was like groggy, yeah, like a frog. Like a frog. But anyways, guys, enough of me rambling. I will talk to you guys later. Maybe tomorrow before work I will do what you working on Wednesday. It'll probably be another one of these because I know I'm working on one of these. It might be done. I don't know. And then I'll have probably some angels that I'm working on as well for you to see for what you're working on Wednesday. I'm hoping to get them all done for maybe finish project Friday. I made another one of these. This is the first one, but I'll show the second one on Friday. I don't plan on any mail haul, or not mail hauls, any yarn hauls anytime soon, to be honest with you. Money, Christmas, the fun stuff. So, anywho, I just keep saying goodbye and I'm not leaving. At least I'm getting better at this and I'm kind of happy about that. I don't feel so nervous. So nervous. Not no more. A little bit still. I still feel a little weird. Just a little weird. Just a little weird. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, once again, hope you guys have a great night. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, like I said, tomorrow before work, I will post a video. Night, guys. Bye.